Times have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
I wonder how many times in a game you can actually get goosebumps.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. You came. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
Don't pull any punches.
Don't pull any punches. Tranquilizer rounds take longer to take effect depending on where you hit the target. Headshot immediately. If hitting the head is difficult, effect can be quickened by hitting them elsewhere multiple times. That's a nice bald head you got there.
Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him.
Extraction failed.
It failed. Soldiers and prisoners can be extracted, added to the ranks of Mother Base. Before you can extract them, you need to neutralize them. Ways of doing this include putting them to sleep with a tranquilizer gun, knocking them out with CQC, or sneaking up behind and holding him up. Also, if you develop the cargo Fulton recovery device, you'll be able to extract small size cargo such as gun emplacements and mortars, in addition to large size cargo such as vehicles and containers.
Good.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid. Select staff. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the
a
R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but
Nah.
Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list.
Gotta have the cardboard
last
box.
word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away from him. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done. Best way to knock someone out.
Close quarters combat is a form of hand-to-hand combat that allows you to neutralize enemies at close range quietly and without spending ammunition. To throw, tilt left stick and press CQC button to quickly throw an opponent and knock them out. The effect will not last long as the tranquilizer round, but it can be increased by throwing them against a wall. Enemies can also be thrown on the ground while you're restraining or carrying them.
I suppose that works too. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention. The Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
I'm ready, boss.
Extract him. Use any method you like. Start by knocking him out, or you can put him to sleep. If there are multiple adversaries nearby, perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before any of them...
Extraction
We
arrived
have
at
more
Mother
people on
Base.
the R&D team. Its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
You should be
added.
able to develop a cardboard box.
Development
Open your
project
eye.
has been added. Extraction arrived at
Select
Mother Base.
weapons,
Please
items.
specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that
Development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop.
have the support
Supplies
unit supply you with
requested.
weapons and items you've developed.
Supply
Think of it
drop
as your own
complete.
personal delivery service.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you... extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, we're free to move them around. Well, that about does it.
Position
You won't
info
make any
has been
GMP or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select the landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Get some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I know, I'm just dicking around, but...
arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please the landing zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Let's practice your CQC. Go for
Extraction
it.
B-Quad.
arrived
On
at
station at
Mother
LZ.
Base. Extraction arrived at
Boss,
Mother Base.
let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing.
I'm ready, boss.
Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like.
Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Stretch that line.
Go ahead and knock him. Good. Go on and extract him. Now
Extraction
for fist fight.
arrived at Mother
Strike an
Base.
adversary repeatedly and knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him.
Hold on, guys, I gotta take a dump. I know this is a shower. Gotta get this blood off of me. Nice.
Extract his staff. Starting to
Extraction
feel like yourself
arrived
again?
at Mother
The rest will
Base.
fall into place with some time in the field. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission.
Alright, so this might be a short episode here. We'll do some running around Mother Base before we take off. Please pardon the inconvenience. Safety comes first.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Flashbacks of Metal Gear Solid 2 here. Wonder if you can do pull-ups and improve your grip strength. No? All right. The music's so epic. Can't go in any doors. All right. All right.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Level 4.
Development project has been added.
All right, we can develop some shit here. Let's look at it. All right, you don't get a ranking for that mission. Minus 3,900 for support costs. I guess that's every time you Fulton somebody, it costs something. But we got some heroism. Rewards, we got some more tapes, Ocelot's briefing, and black Dog tag. We'll be making our own emblems before too long.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
What was... I had a... It was like a little tape.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made
Oh.
a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty.
Let's do it.
I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until
Into
the
the
pain is
world.
gone.
A lot of pain.
The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands.
Yeah, I get it.
We're counting on you, boss.
Good job.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the command.
Oh, there's a lot of tapes. Do we just want to... We don't want to just sit here and listen to tapes. We want to listen to tapes while we're playing. Alright.
Please select a mission.
Let's do it. Actually, I want to tie up this first. This episode before we go into a new one. Let's see here. We'll listen to a couple of tapes. Ocelot's briefing. That's a lot.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Ocelot, I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here.
Riveting.
The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride.
Actually, I guess
And
probably
suddenly I received the honor of becoming special
the cassette tapes could be a nice
interrogation
little
advisor to the
breakup of
forced
action in
labor
between
camps.
missions, because
But the more men I interrogated, the more people
man, it can get
saw
pretty
me as just that, the interrogator.
intense.
It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me.
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller.
There's some music here.
earned him the nickname Russia's greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line,
Ride of
Shashka
the
got stuck on
Valkyries.
the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it,
She blinded me with
pronunciation had wound up
science.
as Shalashashka.
So, half gulag, half hero sword. Is a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
Ain't that right? Alright, let's check out some of this musical content. Creepiness. My video's gonna get flagged. Alright. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll hop into our next mission next time. And it looks like we'll probably just go with the hero's way. We'll just start there. So thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.